I'm Heather and I'm mom of two, and in today's video I want to share with you what it looks like in our morning basket. Now, a morning basket is something I learned about from Pam Barnhill, who is like an amazing homeschool mom. And she has multiple podcasts, a blog. I mean, she's on Facebook Live. She is such a great resource for homeschooling. So when we first started homeschooling, I started regularly listening to her podcast, and I learned about what a morning basket was. And so for us, we use our morning basket as a way to incorporate subjects that we wouldn't normally be getting to on a daily basis. So if I'm going too far, let me just say that I will be walking through this with you today, and if you have any questions, you can leave them down below in the comments, and down in the description box, I will link up all of the materials that we are using for our morning basket. So here is the basket that we use. I mean, really, ladies, it's a basket. So in this basket, we have all the materials that we bring to the kitchen table when we do our morning basket. Now, the loop schedule that we are using for this is based upon the classical conversations cycle that we are in. So we are a classical style family now in our homeschool, and we go to classical conversations, and with that we are incorporating things that fall in line with the cycle that we're in. Now, if all of that is new to you, don't worry, I have a video coming out about classical conversations that I will link into the description box if it is done after this video. But that just gives you an idea of how I decided what we were actually putting into our loop schedule. This loop schedule is actually an adaptation from what Brandy from Hundred Acre Woods, a classical homeschooling mom, put together. Now, she is another amazing resource. So right now I've given you Pam Barnhill and Brandy. So if you're classically trying to homeschool, these are two great homeschool moms to follow. But I digress. Let's get into what we're actually talking about, which is the materials and the setup for our loop schedule. Our loop schedule is designed around these main subjects. We do Bible daily, we do our thankful journal daily, and then we rotate through or loop through these other subjects: geography, art, composer, presidents, and book of virtues. So for Bible this year, we are going through this book, Long Story Short. Now, this is a Bible-based, I guess you could say curriculum, but it's more of kind of a daily family devotional that we are walking through. I like that it has small chunks of scriptures that the kiddos are going through, but it also is designed around the stories. It takes about 10-ish minutes, and then there's additional activities that you can do as a family out of this book. So I really think this is a great resource if you are just starting out with designing a Bible curriculum for your kiddos. Our thankful journals, as you've seen in the past here on the channel, are super simple. I mean, we just use regular journals. The kiddos this year are actually writing full sentences, and Kaylee, who's older, is writing a paragraph. Now, we present these to our family daily. So they write in their thankful journal, and then they stand up and they present their thankful journal to us. This is just helping them with their presentation skills, and also we are working on spelling throughout the thankful journals. But this is a daily practice that we do, and I encourage you to do this as a daily practice. Writing down what you're grateful for and what you're thankful for is something that just allows you to start your day on a really positive note. For the Bibles that we're using this year, my son has this one. This is the Niv Adventure Bible, and he is at reading level about with this one here. Obviously, there's some larger words that he can't get, but we decided to go with the NIV because that's actually the Bible that I'm using, and so I'm able to just read along with him out of this book. And then my daughter is using the NIV VI. So it's a little bit easier for them to read through. So we actually just got these tabs again off of Amazon. If you don't know, that's like the best place in the world that I shop. And we bought both of these on there as well. So those are the Bibles that we're working through with our long story short curriculum. For geography this year, in classical conversations, we are going through American history. And so this year we are learning how to draw the USA. I am no artist, but my kids are, and they love drawing. This book is great because it actually walks you through how to draw each individual state and then all together. So by the end of the year, my kiddos will be drawing out the whole United States, as well as the political boundaries and major landmarks in the United States. So they'll know where the major rivers and mountain ranges and things like that are, and they'll have that in memory by the end of the year. So this is what we're using for geography, and then we're just going online and choosing a couple things to talk about based on the states that they're drawing. So we may be looking up what the flower is, or what the state bird is, or something cool that happens in that state. But it's nothing that's really designed around a curriculum other than this drawing the USA. For art this year, we're actually going through 3 different art books. Now that seems a little excessive, except that my kiddos really love drawing. And so we are basing it again around American history. And so the first one they're drawing, they're doing 3 different of the Draw Right Now books. So we're doing this one with the Statue of Liberty on it. We're doing this one, which is Native Americans, and we're doing this one, which is kind of going through Columbus and kind of what that looked like. But my kiddos really gravitated towards these, and so I bought more of them because they like them. So we do them during school, but we also do them just for fun. So these are the 3 that we're using this year. And I have to tell you, I am really surprised by the level of art that they're using. We also do use Art for Kids Hub. I've mentioned that in a previous video. I'll link that up. But their art skills are really developing just from these 3 books. I'm pretty shocked by what they're able to produce out of learning from these books. As we're going through and learning about presidents, this is the book that we're going through. This is such a cute little book about different facts about the presidents. As part of our classical conversations, the kiddos will be memorizing all of the presidents in order. And so this just kind of wraps around with some context around the presidents and some funny things about them. In their reading plan that we're doing separately in our regular block schedule, not in loop schedule, they are reading about those presidents and doing presentations and things like that. But for right now, while they're eating breakfast, this could be something that we're reading to them. They've really enjoyed kind of going through this book, and you can see it's just kind of every page has a different president and some different information about that president, some goofy things, and then also some really great facts about what they did in the political nature of the world. This is one of my all-time favorite children's books. I love the Children's Book of Virtues. I highly recommend this to start out at like as early as age 3. My little ones love this one. And so we added this into their loop schedule again because it's just one of those classics that they really love. Nice short stories that give some really great explanations about just, you know, the way we should be acting in the world. And it's got some really cute stories in it and a good little message that goes with it. So this is one of the books that we're rotating through in the loop. And last but not least, this year we have added in this book here, Can You Hear It? Kiddos are loving this book so far because before you listen to what they're asking, or before you listen to the CD, it tells you what to listen for. And it's going through some really great classic pieces of music, and they're able to pull out those pieces. I also love that it teaches them what each of the different instruments sounds like. So this is something you can start super early. I know I have a lot of people asking about like kindergarten and preschool. This is something great that you can do with the little ones and the older ones. So we've added this in as our composer study for this year. So that concludes our loop schedule. This is what we're doing for our morning basket. And I want to know, tribe, do you use a loop schedule or a morning basket time? I know for us, it has really helped in developing a rhythm for our family. And this is something you can start super early. So for those of you asking about preschool and kindergarten, a loop schedule is a great practice to start developing those teaching rhythms to your kiddos. Thank you so much for watching. If you have not downloaded my 10 best homeschooling hacks, make sure you grab that download right here on the screen. And if you are not already a part of the tribe, go ahead and subscribe to join the tribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!